Hi there, welcome to day 189 of the Old Testament, and this does not make for happy reading. Idolatry is rampant, there's all sorts of awful stuff going on, and what we worship really dictates our lifestyle, and I think that's a challenge for us today. What is it that we're giving our time to, our money to, our devotion to? And we really see that dictation here, and it is a total nightmare. We've got Ahaz, who doesn't do right, follows in the footsteps of his predecessors. There's more fighting, there's all kinds of offerings and sacrifices being made, and then there's Hoshea, who potentially even worse still. And then after, as we've seen, hundreds of years of second chances, God finally allows them to be taken. There's this kind of penalty of exile, and this is a really, really sad day. And Samaria fell in 722 BC. The deported areas were replaced by others, it says, by Assyria. And it says this in chapter 17:14. But they would not listen and were as stiff-necked as their ancestors, who did not trust in the Lord their God. They rejected his decrees and the covenant he had made with their ancestors and the statutes he had warned them to keep. They followed worthless idols and themselves became worthless. They imitated the nations around them, and although the Lord had ordered them, do not do as they do. And this is written in the plural, so it's probably talking about Judah as well as Israel. And it goes on in verses 33. They worshipped the Lord, but they also served their own gods in accordance with the customs of the nations from which they had been brought. And I think this is still a huge challenge for us today. God's people here had been called to be set apart from the beginning. I don't think that's changed. I think we are to be set apart in our context, in our worlds. Not to compromise, not to give in, not to blend in, but to worship only God and to give him everything we've got. So let's really go for that today.